Okay. So let's go. Let's try to do one thing at a time here. Let's go over to the Desarde residence in Hikmet, and we'll go chat up the captain down at the port. We're going to do our side quests here first before we pick that one up for the Admiral, because that one is...
Thank the Enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck.
Yeah.
I hope he
Sort of
remembers my mother.
demon magic was he using to
If his
levitate
memory
all the way
fails
up in
him,
the
he may
air
have
like
kept his
that.
diary from that time.
Anyways, and then we'll do the Knot quest, because the Knot quest is a bit involved. A bit more involved than some of these side quests are, to be certain.
Hello there. My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you.
Doesn't look like an
I don't
old
believe I've
captain.
had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd. Well, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for an old captain, not for someone who looks like they're about the same age as I am. It's a little odd.
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So?
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was.
Could a few
I
coins
wasn't the
make your memory
captain at
better?
the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
Do you need a little gold to jog your memory?
You're quite the merchant, aren't you? But since you're asking so nicely, I do actually need a new sail.
Here's your gold, Captain.
Perfect. My old boat thanks you. Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. Desarde was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother.
Well, I didn't
sorry.
learn that today, per se, but I get what you're saying. Make sure that quest is selected so when we go to the map it gives us the right location. No, I don't want to travel there. I want to go here. Alright, Ulan, I am Karant. Therefore you should tell me anything I want to know. Shouldn't have to go through any charisma checks with you.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri? Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Tiafradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me. But others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nope. I think we're good.
Nothing. I must go.
Alright, now it's time to hunt down Aunt Slan.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
Auntie
He
Slan?
seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others. There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
They might.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
I do.
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Denegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I'm extremely grateful.
Okay. The Western Plains. Maybe she's in Bedry. So, yeah, where's the... Let's loot your, offerings. There's 3 ammo in there. I mean, come on, I'm not giving that up. What's that camp called? The Vignamar camp. And from here we will go west-ish. Oh, the poor turkey. Should we have a moment of silence? And when I kill the turkey, I should take the turkey with me, for God's sakes. I mean, it's turkey. We'll defeather it and cook that thing up. Be good dinner. Actually, I'm a legate, or a legate of the congregation. I'm sure I have people to do that for me. Uh-oh.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
That one. Leave Tiora alone.
Your magic is running out!
Petrus, you wanna, do something to help out? Anything? Instead of standing around like a bump on a log? She's supposedly up here.
There's a woman over there,
Oh, yeah.
surrounded by animals.
Hello.
May the Enlightened protect me!
Why are they... You better stop attacking Auntie Slan.
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me.
Auntie Slan looks pretty young for
Something
being my
must have
mother's
frightened
sister.
them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
I was.
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
Did she have a pretty awesome mask
My
like this
mother.
too?
Or rather, the woman who raised me gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tirce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Magum. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Good times. All right. Well, found our ante. Now, we're going to step out, and we're going to find a camp. Travel, I think the Drod, and we'll go to that camp. I think this is the zone we want to be in anyways. And we'll talk to Siora.
Karans, could you help me once more?
Of course, my love.
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
I believe you
But
will.
your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
Okay. Compose your team. And we will drop Petrus, and we will pick up Vasco. And apparently, even though Siora asked for our help, we have to offer our help to her sister. Strange, but whatever. Alright, sister who hates me. What do you want?
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iseld. It is high time we did, I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iseld, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
Yeah, you'd probably screw it up. Go to the Tumulus with Siora. Oh. The Tumulus seems like a place nobody would want to go, but I suppose we can go there anyways. So that's going to be all the way up here. So this was the area that we went to, and we couldn't quite get to, and we had to kind of walk around and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Head out of the village, go back there again. That was the weird area where we fought like a billion monsters, and then towards the end of our jaunt out there, the monsters started fighting themselves and all that. That is the tomb at which we will bury, or in which we will bury Siora's mother. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can't just skip these things. No.
Then let's go!
We really can't turn up that way, huh? Well, that was a pathfinding mistake on my part. I apologize. We will go back to the old camp. Yeah, we'll go back to her village. Yeah. No. We want to go this way. Oh, really? Really? I hate rocks. I mean, I'm pretty spry. I mean, I think I could have made that jump. And by jump, I mean I could have stepped over the rock, but apparently not. too much. A bridge too far, so to speak. Alright, let's see. We're not going to be able to get up there. We're going to have to kind of walk around. So if we go up here... I can't remember if we get lucky and get the fast travel option to come back after we do this or not.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I don't care what loot they have on them. I really don't. It's all beast essence and stuff, and honestly, we use many fewer magic potions that I could have ever imagined with this build. When you're a legit mage build, you really do use a ton of magic potions.
This is where I will perform the ritual. This burial mound has been the final resting place of our queens for generations. It must be prepared before we can start the ritual.
Let's see if we can ward off this fate! Take a potion if you want.
But we will loot these guys because occasionally the white ones have better loot on them. Alright, are all of
Something's
the...
wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this
All the
place.
bad guys back?
What do you mean?
Oh, they are.
I don't see
Wow. You don't see anything peculiar? Really? There's only like 8 million guys here?
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I do not understand what they are doing in this area. You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
Yeah.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests.
Destroy their nests.
Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
Yes, they will.
You are
Wow,
right.
there's like a billion of them over here.
So close to my mother's remains.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Can we just use the bomb on them?
Chill out!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
See if you can ward off this fate!
I think we're just gonna die from the poison. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Alright, well that cleared those up. But not these.
Bit of poison on my
Apparently
blade.
there were, more than one boss out here.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Okay, good times. We'll stand in the explosion again just in case. Oh no! We were able to retreat. Alright, there's just nothing in these. Alright. We'll go to the other one, which is over here.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Okay. Can I get this one and use the bomb again?
Yeah!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody's dying.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
It's kind of bullshit that those guys are above ground when we start and we can attack them and then they don't actually die. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still a little bit annoying. Alright, where's their little nesty poo at? Where's their love nest? Ah, I see. Ah, let me out of there.
These beasts will no longer trouble the peace of our queen.
No, they will not.
All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Let us take care of the ceremony.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need
Torches?
some censers crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Anything you need.
Don't mention it, Siora.
Okay. Is there a crafting? Or do I have to run? I think I have to run. Yes. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, alright, we have to run. Alright, so here's my chief gripe about this quest, is the fact that I think if we go to our inventory and go to other items, and not junk, but quest stuff. So we have our sensors. We have to craft our mortuary lotion, and if I recall correctly, you know, you can only craft it at a camp, and the closest camp is nowhere near here, so it's kind of, honestly, it's kind of annoying. There should be a crafting table here or in some close proximity since there's no fast travel nearby. It's just annoying. This is not a place that is easily accessible. I guess we'll just go south. If we go south to the camp to the south, then we have to go back to the other village and then make our way up here and blah, blah, blah. And bitch and moan, bitch and moan, bitch and moan. Yeah, pretty much. It's a legitimate gripe. Come on. It's a quest. The fact that there's no crafting stuff in there. I understand the materials aren't necessarily going to be there, but the fact that if you have the materials with you, you can't just be prepared and craft the sensors and everything else there. You should be able to. That's why it's nice in games where they allow you to carry the crafting materials with you. If you're actually able to make something, it is simply your knowledge of making something that allows you to create it, not some special implement on top of the fact of having the materials, especially when it comes to potions. Like, you should just be able to craft potions as it is. If you have some empty flasks and the materials, spare mortar and pestle laying around, you should be able to sit down, craft a few potions. Alright, we'll use the workbench. We will go to here, and we don't need to do sleeping potions. We don't really need to do the sensors because we have 5 of them, but we will do our mortuary lotion. That, yes.
We have all that we
Yes,
need.
we do.
Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in
Please
place.
fast travel us back there. Yes, thank God. Okay. Down we go.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother.
Okay.
We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
Of course. A censer at her head, a censer at her feet. Got it.